Everyone, happy Saturday. I figured I'd make a video today, trying to just kind of keep everybody updated on my journey. Right now, I will be talking about the topic of my nutrition. Now, I always tell people healthy living is a trial and error. Oops, my bad. Healthy living is a trial and error, and you cannot expect to get it, to get it right the first time, because first of all, you're constantly changing. If you're a man, your body is obviously like going to go through so many dramatic changes from birth all the way. We're humans, we're constantly evolving, so I'm not even gonna go into every gender. I mean, both genders, but the fact is we're human, and I am realizing that there is no one diet that's going to fit your life for the rest of your life, because of the fact that we're constantly changing. We're constantly, facing different things. Our environment is constantly changing. I know back then there was a lot less pollution. Food was a lot fresher. There was less pesticide. There's a lot of less of everything back then. So our quality of environment was, different. So now we have cities that are literally causing, people so much issues. The city I live in now, I'm not gonna say this city because that's just me. But it is a small town, and it is I haven't really done my research on the pollution level, but it has a stench, and it's not like a farming manure stench. It's a stench that's like something's not right. So I'm gonna do a little bit more research on what's going on with the town that I just moved in. To the point where I just feel like barfing when I get out. It's like really bad. So hopefully, if it is a farming, because I lived in small towns, but not for a long time, and I know manure smells. It was pretty funky, but this was no manure smell. It doesn't smell like manure. It smells a little different. I do believe there's like a landfill somewhere. I don't know. But anyways, the reason why I want to share this with you guys is because it's on my mind, and I do know that our environment does impact our health. Some people are very in denial of the fact that your environment can impact. Like, you could be the healthiest person, like you eat your vegetables organic, you work out, you drink water, but what kind of water are you drinking? you know um what quality of air are you in at the moment? It's like me just being an observant individual. I realize a lot of things that just don't seem right, and the reality is it's the world we live in, and we can't get into space and in a spaceship and go somewhere else. This is what we have. This is what we have to work with. And there's a lot of questions that are not answered to the public for whatever reason. There's a lot of things we don't know of why people do what they do when it comes to our environment. And I'm just becoming more aware, and I contribute a lot to the pollution based just on the way my lifestyle. So I believe like my lifestyle, my culture, this American culture that we live in, it does assist the reason why our environment is changing. My little guy just came in. Close the door. What do you need? Okay, close the door. Where's your tablet? So anyway, my little guy just wants a hug, meaning he wants to come in here. So anyways, I am doing research on FodMap diets. Uh, this is something that I want to say started to be an issue about. I want to say years. I mean, the last time I remember having a severe um, stomach pain. Close the door, please. Okay, close the door. Back in 2013, I started noticing a severe amount of bloating and gases. I mean, I've always had gas here and there, but it was never painful. It was never like dramatically painful, and I, just thought it was gas. But this pain was very painful to the point where I would like fall on the floor and just like hold my stomach and had to breathe through it because it was just so painful. Oh, Johnny, go over there, please. I'll break my glasses. So, anyways, as years passed by, I was like, okay, it's fine. I'm good. But I just started noticing that my stomach just gets like really, really bloated. Like it is very sensitive to a lot of things. And I'm thinking, I never really pinpointed till this year. I was like, okay, I'm going to start eating healthy. Well, I've always trial and error different things. I go through phases in my life where I'm like, okay, healthy. And then I'm like, nah, I'm tired. I don't want to do it. But recently, noticed that there's just a constant bloating, constant pain, colics, and I'm just like, what is going on? So I, Googled gassy bloating or whatever, and I ran into IBMS. I ran into, just what is that? Intestinal, like different issues people have, diseases and stuff. And then I ran into this thing called FODMAP. FODMAP, FODMAP. And apparently, there are lists of foods that would fall under this FODMAP, which is an acronym for a number of acronym for chemicals and things. I don't even know what they're called. They're not really chemicals. They're like these things that are in food. I don't even know what to categorize them as, but they're in foods that cause bloating and gas. And apparently that these foods can cause so much damage to the point where it can lead to leaky gut. It could lead to skin issues. It could lead to weight gain, and just all kinds of health issues. If your body is sensitive to it, that means that you don't have enough probiotics in your tummy, the good bacteria, to kind of beat and to get all the bad bacteria out. So it's like overwhelmed and it's not working properly. So people, apparently it's a new science. I watched a video earlier and I'm going to continue doing my research and I'll just keep you guys updated. So I tried this FODMAP thing for, it says a 4 week. It is considered a diet. It's a therapy that was used in Australia to cure the symptoms of IBMS. And this is everything I'm sharing with you is just based on the research I've done on it. And again, I'm still learning more. So if I run into new studies and new discoveries on this, I would definitely share it with everybody. But this is just my journey, and I really am trying to look into it as much as possible because it's not fun when you do your best to eat healthy, but then you realize that the food that you're eating, the healthy food you're eating, is actually doing the opposite and it's causing so much damage to your gut. I was literally eating like asparagus. I was eating a lot of sweet potato, a lot of kale, a lot of cabbage, onions and garlic. Onions and garlic are like on the top high food, and I would put that on everything. My whole life I've had garlic and onion and everything. So now when I find out I'm having these dramatic pains, I'm starting to realize, oh my god, maybe my gut is overexerted and just exhausted because it doesn't have enough probiotics, good bacteria. So anyway, this is definitely a journey, and I feel like this is just the beginning. So I'm gonna be posting a lot. I'm gonna be posting videos on this as well, and I'll just categorize my videos like mommy videos. FODMAP, which is the name of the diet. You'll hear like, if you research it yourself, you'll run into lists like Low FodMap Diets. And normally it's linked to people that are sensitive to gluten, or people that are lactose, but mainly it's geared towards people that have IBMS, which I believe it's like when you get like really bad stomach pains. I have not personally been diagnosed, but I do plan to go to the doctor and get this looked at and see if I am diagnosed with it. I can take the right path and get some medical attention to see if I'm doing the right thing. So I'll keep you all posted. This is just me sharing my experience with you. And if you have similar issues, you might want to look into it as well. God bless you. Have a happy Saturday. It's snowing outside, so I'm going to be chilling today. Bye. God bless.